Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you once more to this sohbat discourses. I think more fitting word in English. But our subject is nowadays Sunnah, then Bid'ah. As I feel, we will not go to Bid'ah today. Bid'ah, like, in order to understand Bid'ah, one needs to understand what is Sunnah. So today, let me recapping Sunnah, so that hopefully next week we will go to Bid'ah. Bid'ah is, in order to understand Bid'ah well, one needs to understand what is Sunnah, because it is almost opposite of Sunnah. There are concepts cannot be understood without their opposites. If somebody does not know darkness, dark, may not know what is light or daytime. Impossible. If somebody does not know what is shar, may not know what is khair. In order to know khair, you need to know shar. In order to know shar, you need to know khair. Some of them are abstract, some of them are concrete. This is what it is. Al-ashya'u tankashifu bi'adadiha. Things will become clear by their opposite, dhidds. That is why Bidil, India, one of the big poem, Baydil in India, in Persian. He says, like, Iman covers a little bit kufr covers a little bit Iman. Very philosophical, difficult to express. I think I had told, or I may tell in future in detail, what my teacher experienced about reading his diwan, Bidil's diwan, to his teacher, Farid Khan, and Mehmet Akif. Mahir is my teacher. So I may explain some other times. So each opposite has in content its opposite. When you say dark, you may mean a little bit light. Yeah. You mean, you don't mean. That is what it is. It is innate. In their concept, in your concept, no way to understand things which have opposite meanings, one without knowing the other. When you say other, when you conceptualize the other, that other has in its content the other opposites. Of course, otherwise. So, may Allah bless you, reward you once more, having commented on this. We need to know Sunnah, what is its opposite Bid'ah. Almost opposite, we will go to that. But I said that I need to kind of recap Sunnah. Whether earlier I touched this subject or not, I don't remember very well. I am going to mention once more. This is Sunnah. Sunnah. Okay, Sunnah. Big subject. Sunnah or Sunnat. Okay. I said, in order in Usul al Fiqh, understanding of Quran methodology. Ulama developed to proper understand the methodology of Quran, methodology of books. Jewish people have that type of science, and in law schools they don't teach any such science, but definitely Supreme Court judges uses the principles of Usul al Fiqh in their decision. You discover without knowing. Usul al Fiqh, methodology of Islamic law, is special science for Muslims to understand Quran, to understand the text. In Usul al Fiqh, sentences, and in general, ilm al-bala are ikhbari, khabar, comes from khabar, news. Ikhbari. Ikhbar, give khabar, narrative. Re belongs. Ikhbari. Fir'aun was doing. Musa said. When? That time. Okay, this is like he is informing us, telling us the history, story. I mean, all time happened. Okay? Lut Qawm had doing these things. Okay, this is all ikhbari. Ikhbari sentence telling what happened, even the future, what will happen. Ikhbari, you are giving news. Okay, ikhbari. Now there is other sentences. Look, ikhbari. Insha'i. Insha'i. Nasha'a. Nasha'a. In sha'i. Insha. Insha, creating, constructing. Do, orders, imperatives are insha'i. This is not somebody else's what they have done. This is you do. You don't do. You don't do. I need to have water. Why don't you bring me some water? This is not like news. You are informing something happened, will happen in future. This is not. This is insha'i. Insha'i, constructing an action, order, imperative, disorder. In Islam, in Arabic, any sentence can fall in these two categories. Now we have this thing. The Prophet did. Okay. But did. Perhaps it was special to him. He didn't say you do. If he said, that's okay, that's insha'i. But if somebody saw the Prophet was doing something, so this is ikhbari. Of course, we will follow the Prophet. There is a general rule, but specifically, he did something. Okay, did my Allah bless him. Didn't he say you to do? Did he say? That is. Now, general rule. This is Usul al Fiqh. We are supposed to study Usul al Fiqh in Sufa. But it is a little higher science. Inshallah, somebody will teach after me. I have a little book, Usul al Fiqh, Fiqh and Usul al Fiqh. I think it summarizes in English something. Not bad book, I believe. Good book, in my understanding. So it is explained over there. In order to something to be wujub, wajib, wujub, like binding, wajib, wujub, wajib. In order something to become necessary for us, there must be insha'i order. Not, this is very general rule. There must be insha'i. It must be clear, it must be in Quran or in Hadith, whatever, so that he told us, you do. Then, okay, it is something important because he has told us to do. Insha'i amrs construct the duties, the necessary system, not ikhbaris. Nuh alayhi salam time people said something, Lut alayhi salam, Firaun time it said something. A big debate. If there is, we are not told you don't do or you do. It is moral-wise, ethic-wise, ideal-wise, a lesson we can get, but it is binding? Not. I am asking you. Not binding. Ikhbari sentences are not binding on me. Because there is no order. You do. No imperative. It is not insha'i. This big subject, but giving a hint to base on what I am going to say after that. Somebody says, the Prophet had a long beard or this. Okay, may Allah bless him. Perhaps that was the culture Christians, not Muslims, were doing. So he did the same thing, nothing wrong with that. Very good. Did he say, yo, my ummah, I am telling you clearly, you must have this big. He had this big. Perhaps it was natural, that is why he had this big. I am arguing. I will follow the Prophet as he. Don't teach me. This general principle, we will follow Prophet in everything. In this general principle. General. But there are details. In details that was specific. Excuse me, he was in bathroom, he was doing this way. Perhaps his leg was hurting, that is why he was leaning like that. Excuse me. He didn't say it, you do like that. If he didn't say it, then, excuse me. Perhaps his leg was hurting. That is why he did like that. And my leg is not hurting. I have different system here, commode or something, excuse me. Did he say, no commode, don't say like chair, what are you doing, you lean down and did he say it? Show me, where? No. Why are you telling me I am following the Prophet? May Allah bless you, you are following Prophet, but you don't have proof. We are speaking about bindingness. Wujub, this terminology, good word. Young generation need to know these words. Wajib. Wajib means like farz, like necessary. This is important. For wujub, you need to have real sentence. Do, don't. Haram, don't. Clear. Text. He said, don't. Then somebody did something just opposite. He corrected. 10 years ago, 10 years later, also corrected. People are telling us, this is a serious thing. There is a wujub here. We will say wujub here. But if that not happened, he was doing something. He was wearing rida. In Arab lands, the rida is, I visited North Africa. Exactly, I saw statues from Byzantine Empire time, like Roman time in North Africa, Algeria, Tunis, Libya, statues like that. They have this what they are wearing today. people like big gown down, something hood at the back. This is you will not find in my country. This same thing, Libyans, same thing the people are wearing. Because this is their culture, this is their thing, and no prohibition, they do. So are you telling me my salah will not be valid? I'm imam here, I have something like jubba, no hood at the back, so my color is not gray or something, it is black. For that you need to have dalil. The Prophet said only gray, only this color, only black, no black or something. You need to have dalil, sir. Din. You cannot run before the Prophet. Look what I am saying. You cannot be before the Prophet. John, don't be more religious, more king than king. This is how. But believe me, you speak with the people, they don't know this separation. It is sin, jumping ahead of Prophet. It is sin. The Prophet did not prohibit, you are prohibiting me. The Prophet did not say, you are like saying something, imposing on me. Who are you? Where do you? I am respecting the Prophet, you are not respecting the Prophet. So this ikhbari insha is big thing. This is Usul al Fiqh. But I will tell you, I heard Saudi big sheikh, who is Salih Abdullah Ali Sheikh, long name, you see, I could not memorize, saying that when we see a hadith, when we see something, we don't follow Usul al Fiqh rules. We just apply it. May Allah bless them. I believe 90% of scholars will not agree with him. What are you talking about? This Usul al Fiqh, created by ulama scholars, millions of scholars from zero, developed. You are not following that one? You are not following that one? Who are you? In 21st century or 20th century, I heard that time. I heard his lecture and I have text. How? Too bad. To me, too bad. Like ignoring Usul al Fiqh, we don't apply. I found a hadith, I will follow that hadith, something like opposite of, too much. But this is a little academic subject. I wanted to mention to you. Now, having said that, this is the difficulty in Sunnah, in Hadith, in explaining. People, they don't know what I said just now in Shaykh Ikhbari, and they jump into something, say something. It is creating problem in our community everywhere. Now, having said that, how to interpret the action of the Prophet if he didn't say it? Very difficult. Because perhaps he is doing because he had his leg hurting. That thing, he didn't say it. So you are telling me he was doing like that, let you do like that. You are telling me he didn't say you do like that, he didn't say it, but you are telling me. How difficult. Now, there is amr, there is nahi, order, disorder, prohibition. Now, I will give you another hadith. I think I mentioned earlier, but let me to make sure it is understood. The Prophet said, Lawla. Excuse me, yes. I think I touched this subject, but last week perhaps, but Lawla, if not, and that ashukka, giving mashaqqa, problem, ala ummati, my ummah, if I had not if I would not have been giving problem, hardship to Ummah, لا أمرتهم, I would have ordered them بالسواك, with miswak. لأمرتهم هم بالسواك. There is a strong hadith saying that if I had not felt that I would have been giving problem and difficulties to my ummah, then I would have ordered them to do miswak. Text, okay, this is text. Did he order, did he not order? No, he says, I'm not ordering. Literal meaning, I'm not ordering. I'm not saying you do. I'm not giving amr, imperative, because this would give difficulty to my ummah. Then I don't want to give difficulty to my ummah. Then that is why I'm not ordering. Is this not the literal text? But go to spirit of this text. He is saying that I intended to order. I am not ordering because it will create a problem. Some my order creates problem. Look. It's not easy. Will not be easy. But I am so soft person, so I don't want to give extra problem to my ummah, difficulty. That is why I am not saying you do. If you ask another devil's advocate, he will say the Prophet, if he had said, you use miswak, order, that would have been less strong than this one. This is stronger than order. He has ordered. Look how difficult it is. That is why we have Hanafi mazhab, we have Shafi'i mazhab. Somebody said this way, somebody said this way. There is no other way, because Prophet is not alive. We cannot ask him. We will only interpret according to our understanding what it is. Now, why I am giving this? How difficult is scholarly to understand, to evaluate the practice of the Prophet, the Sunnah, his action, narrative. Yeah, we are very, very thankful. To who? To mazhabs, Hanafi, Shafi'i, Maliki, Hanbali. These scholars, great scholars, they paved the way to us. They argued, they did, and they came down to small and practicable, made for us. Otherwise, how are we going to understand ourselves whether it is this is? We don't know the language, we don't know. Believe me, Tahir Effendi, everybody, believe me. If statutes had been halal in Islam, like statutes, each front of the masjid, Abu Hanifa, Shafi, Malik, hey, salute, then you go from here. Salute, you come from here. Oh, we are Muslims. Hey! You have ego, you have more than statute in your heart. Bigger statute in your heart. Don't tell me this story. I know. You are like me. Don't sell me piety, taqwa. Don't sell me taqwa. Salute this guy. Salute this guy. Why? You owe to him. You know, when you go to Houston, on your way on coming back, this Houston guy statute on the way, where it is, I don't remember, on the way. Sometimes nighttime when you are driving, oh, this guy with lights salutes you. I am Houston, you owe me. This guy is saying, I am Houston, you owe me. You forgot, but I'm not letting you forget. I mean, very good example, bad example. Don't criticize me, say me, this guy is not. I mean, but to make a point, these mazhabs. I mean, the more I think, the more what everything we know, we owe to them. Thanks culturally. I grew up in, you grew up in another one. That is okay, good. Culture, born into Islam, is so good. You learn without, nobody imposes you. Otherwise, how can I know everything? Learn. And you Muslim, how they feel, difficulty they feel, which one. So, this is very important recap. It is difficult to evaluate the Prophet Muhammad Sunnah, expressly when there is no insha'i sentence. Of course, where is there insha'i sentence, ikhbari sentence? I don't know Arabic, so you don't know Arabic, so we don't know nothing. So we are clean Muslims, like plain, like Safa in Urdu, like clean, like pure, and does not know nothing. Clean. How good, how bad it is. How good, how bad it is. We cannot. So, this is what I wanted to mention before we enter to Bid'ah part. Now, let me go to another important subject. This is also Usul al Fiqh subject, but I think I might have touched before here and there. I need to recap it and recap it and pave the way. Sometimes repeating some of the sentence, some of the concepts are good. You forgive me. So, this is ulama, according to Usul al Fiqh, evaluated orders, imperatives, do's and don'ts. They found strong do's, strong don'ts, with punishment if you don't do, if you didn't do, don'ts if you do, punishment, azab. They said this is clear cut. They said this is haram, this is farz. Farz do, haram don't. Then they saw some do's, some don'ts. Yeah, it is do's, but not clear. There is no punishment if you don't. It doesn't say the text. So they said, this is very strong, near to farz, wajib in Hanafis. In Hanafis, wajib. Then they saw the practice of Prophet Muhammad, not mentioned in Quran, but Muhammad was consistently doing and saying. It is not mentioned in Quran clearly. So they said this is Sunnah, but muakkada, strong Sunnah. Then they saw not the practice and doing and saying of Prophet Muhammad. Sometimes the Prophet did, sometimes didn't do. So, that's it. This is Sunnah, but غير muakkada, not strong. So they categorized. They saw don'ts, not that strong. They said makruh. This act don't makruh. Not haram, makruh. Then they saw something better to do. I mean, all do's, all don'ts. Then they said this is mustahab, like allowed to be done. So they categorized the result, the hukm, the rulings taking from these do's and don'ts, amr and nahi. Complex, complicated, is not easy. Okay? Now, what are these categories? أفعال, actions, فعل, المكلفين. مكلفين. أفعال المكلفين. مكلف. مكلفين. This is plural of فعل, action. فعل. This is كلف, كلف. كلفة. كف لام ف. مكلفين. root. Actions, deeds of the categories, categories of acts and deeds of mukallaf person. Mukallaf, the one who is addressee of God, Muslim. I mean, we are la yukallifullah taklif. So we are all mukallaf. So what are they? There are positives, there are negatives. This is amr, this is nahi. This is do, this is don't. Okay? You know already. Strong one is farz. Farz. Do's, all positive. Farz. Wajib. Sunnah. Mustahab. Mandub. Mandub. Mustahab. I can write his farz to help. Farz, wajib, sunnah, mustahab. Mustahab, mahabba, love. Mustahab. What is liked? Mandub. Mandub. I will write another thing here, mubah. 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 So these do's. Strongest one is farz. Farz, there is do, clearly explained, and if you don't do Jahannam in Quran. So this is in my fiqh books, Usul al Fiqh books, it is there, I believe, okay? You must get one copy from office, pay something, pay, Perviz, Rahman, not Rahman, Perviz guy, you pay, Perviz, pay, get the book. Because office is selling for benefit for Sufa, not benefit for this person. No. So wajib. Wajib second, there is do, but not clear. There is do, strong, but not that clear. So sunnah, practice of Prophet Muhammad. Mustahab, lovable, mahabba, better to do. Okay, mandub, okay, you can do it. Mubah, you do it, you don't do it, it is equal. How interesting. So these are do's. There is don't. Don't. Haram. Haram. Farz. Positive. You do. Haram. You stay away. Nahi. Okay, haram. This is haram. Makruh. Makruh. Makruh, detested, disliked, not good. Then, mufsid. This is haram. This is makruh. Makruh. This is mufsid, fasad. Mufsid breaks salah like that, fasad, breaks fasting. Mafsud, mufsid. Some say batil. Batil. Haram, makruh, mufsid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 categories in Hanafis. Some go to 10 categories, 11 categories, add different terminologies like I added here, batil or something, okay? Now, this is negative. Strong prohibition, clearly, with punishment if not observed, haram. Makruh, not that clear. It is, there is an order, don't do, but not that clear. Mufsid breaks fasting category. Batil, void, break fasting. The actions of human being all fall under these categories. All. Raise your finger. It is fard, it is wajib, sunnah, mustahab, or mubah, or free, no sin, nothing. You can do, you cannot do. I mean, you did like that. Don't look. There is a sister over there, not properly dressed. Why are you looking? Pull your head. Haram. Pull your head. Continue. Now haram. And you open your mouth, you are falling in these 6. Everything is here recorded according to 8. I mean 8 categories in Hanafis, but maybe 12 categories, other mazhabs. Terminology, meaning a little changes. That is why understandable. Richness. I mean, it is not as simple. I am following the Prophet. You don't tell Yahi what kind of following is that. I am following Sunnah. Now, yes, I am watching my clock too. We have time. Now, each one has detailed information. Farz. What is farz? Definition. How many types? Farz ayn, farz kifaya. It explains, okay? But it is farz, okay. Wajib. According to Hanafis, wajib is not a part of farz. According to other mazhabs, wajib is a part of farz. So they have no, when they say wajib, other mazhabs, they mean farz. So, terminology issue. Sunnah. Oh, this is sunnah muakkada, sunnah ghayr muakkada, everything, okay? Then mustahab, lovable, livable, better to do. If you do, you. Mandub, yeah, you can do it, okay? Mubah, it is whether you do, you don't do, you are free. How nice it is. I mean, your opening eyes fall in this. Your closing eyes fall in this category. Either here. Angels record all of those things. You open your mouth, you turn your eyes, you hear your ears, everything, actions of a human being, this is one of these 8 categories. These 8 The Prophet didn't say it. There is 8 categories: farz, wajib, sunnat. Ulama deducted, categorized, they made it. This for us. We owe to them. Ulama. Scholars. I mean, otherwise, if you don't categorize, if you don't have this category, how are you going to speak, to understand something, anything connected to each other? Now, I have a few comments. I mean, I am going to finish this. So, Prophet did everything. Did which one? Ya akhi? He did farz, he did wajib, he did sunnah, he did mustahab, he did makruh, he did mubah. Didn't do it. There is haram, there is makruh, there is mufsid, there is... Which category you are talking about? Why are you strangling me? He didn't strangle anybody. Mubah. The Prophet himself, it falls into mubah category. Why are you imposing on me as if it is farz category? Why are you telling me? Are you allowed to do like that? How it is complex a little bit, Samiha Hanım. And it is complex. You forgive me if I am making a little bit... I believe in scholarly Islam. People at the mountain or farm, they live. I appreciate, I'm from village. I appreciate they're simple, they do. I mean, if they observe a little thing, sky, rain is coming, they cultivate, it is growing. They have a few chicken, a few cows. I am village man. So, I mean, you don't violate neighbor's right, you pray your namaz. What else? I mean, you don't know, no complexity in life. But that is their religion. They will go to paradise, no problem. But Islam has complicated issues, developed educational mind. It's a little complex. City life, this life, that life. Civilization is not village. Different. Civilization is different. There is music, there is architecture, there is building, they did, the other dome, and there is something, there is other thing, there is complexities. We live in complicated, complexity, developed life. Which, how to be good Muslim? Challenge. A village valley, like saint, Evliya. You know this concept. Wanted to challenge a city valley. City valley was shoe repairers. Simple person, a small dukkan, shoe repairer, a little bird. He was doing Bismillah, 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 nailing and a few dollars, Alhamdulillah, go. So he said from village, I will teach this guy how to be wali. He is no good wali. I am real wali. There is many walis in this world. They pretend, of course. Let us not go to that area now. So he wanted to teach lesson. So what he did, because he is wali, he got milk from cow in a cloth. So it may sit down, but because he is wali, he carried like that. Nowhere is going, okay? Because he is wali. Hold it. Don't get out from the. Okay. Assalamu alaikum Assalamu alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Ya akhi, I wanted to visit with you. Alhamdulillah, I am Sufi, I am Naqshi, I am Qadiri. I mean, I respect all of them. I am Rifai, I am Shazali. MashaAllah, you are Shazali. Alhamdulillah, which line? The other guy is doing his alaikum salam. Okay. Shook the hand, but he was continuing. And he said that I have this little gift with my hand. Bismillah, I said, Bismillah. Milk brought. Okay, thank you very much. He hung over there. in Dukan. Not sipping or sipping. English is sipping. What is English? Not dripping, not dripping. Not dripping. Okay, sorry. Not dripping. Forgive me, my English. So then you excuse me, you are sisters, brothers. A sister came. So she said, I have a shoes, a boat. It's here, needs to be repaired. Or she took out. This valley, okay, sister, have a seat, give me, I will. So, naturally, sister's part, this lower part, was exposed. You forgive me. Of course, this sheikh was doing her job and everything. Then, this sheikh was sitting, began dripping. Village sheikh. He shaked them. This sheikh showed him, told him, we are such sheikh. Here is different. You can be wali in village. That is very easy to watch sky, to watch cow, and be wali. A few people, villagers around you, okay, they will kiss your head. I can be that wali anyway. But be wali in this type of complexity. Why I am giving example? Complexity, civilizational life is not easy. For Muslims here in this country, very difficult. Why? Because environment different, Christianity different, philosophy is different, Jewish other, Hindu and how I am going to protect my deen, my iman, my philosophy? How? Because we are speaking with them, they are telling us and they're maybe arguing us, they are co-workers, our friends. How are we going to survive? How? Different. For that we need to know those things. It's important. Now, let me finish with one more recapping. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, last week subject, I am recapping, important, Sunnah, okay? Prophet Muhammad, Shari', Sharia, اسم الفاعل شرع. Shari', Sharia, bringer, legislator. Shara'a, Shar'un, Shari'at, Shari'ah, Shari'atun, Shari'ah. Okay? Was Rasul Sharia Shari' or not? I am coming back, reminding. No. Big word, big answer, no. Shari' haqiqi is Allah. Because He is the source. He is the one who sends wahi. He is the one who selected the Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad is human being. Musa, Isa, Yusuf, others, all are human beings. He selected these. They were just human beings, nothing else. أَنَّ بَشَرٌ مِثْلُكُمْ يُوحَى إِلَيَّ did wahi. So wahi added them another layer of mission. So they could be, so Shari' haqiqi, real Shari' is Allah. Quran, the book, ayat, amr, nahi, all needs to go to Allah. Shari' haqiqi is Allah. The Prophet Muhammad is not Shari' haqiqi. But the word Shari', Sharia, dur, like legislator, doing legislation, this word can be used for Prophet Muhammad. But In what sense? Majazi. So majazi, right. Majaz. Majaz, metaphor. Is this E or A?
M-E-T-H.
E. Okay.
T-H-A.
E. Okay, metaphor, majaz. Majazi, metaphorical. Yeah. Yeah, the prophet, somebody say Sharia prophet. Yeah. What is meant? Majazi. Majazi is metaphorical. Not real one, but because Allah gave him mission, so he is instrumental a little bit for legislator. So it is Majazi. His role is, Prophet Muhammad's is Majazi. When we add Majazi, metaphorical. So, now let me say last words and erase what I planned for today. Leave bid'ah. Next week we will begin to bid'ah. We covered Sunnah. Opposite of Sunnah, what is it? We discussed a few weeks. We will go to bid'ah next week. I have explained and dealt Sunnah for bid'ah. What I spoke about Sunnah, maybe already known quite a part of it, perhaps a few interjections, my way of explaining a little bit, interjecting. So that is, I can claim a little humbly credit, but it is well known. But bid'ah, I explained this Sunnah for bid'ah. Bid'ah is opposite. At the beginning I said, things can be understood by their opposites. Synonyms are good, but antonyms are also very good to understand synonyms. Yes, this is. In order to understand Iman, you need to know a little kufr. In order to understand what is kufr, opposite of Iman, you need to understand Iman. That is why I refer to this Bidil, Indian poet, India, Bidil, made too many things about Iman, about Kufr, because they are so opposite. I think, let me finish. Next week we will have class.